Raw dog in reality, raw dog in reality, raw dog in reality, raw dog in reality. It's kind of like reading Rainbow. I'm gonna come up with a jingle with my friend Mark. Anyway, today's raw dog in reality is gonna be about being unreasonably enthusiastic about things. And I'm not talking about overtly like a Jim Carrey movie, like Yes Man. Like, no one needs to know you're overtly, over the top, unreasonably enthusiastic. But this is one of the best ways to raw dog reality and really enjoy your life experience instead of just being like, I'm being deprived. I really want to get high and drunk and fuck random people, but I'm like, being good. No, it, when you're raw dogging reality, the opportunity is to become like the medicine Buddha. The medicine Buddha just always had the appropriate medicine in his hand when people came to visit him. Um, and that's what I would like to be with the world, which is actually probably more gangster than just being another um, kind of like number outer. Um, So, what does the medicine Buddha have to say about unreasonable enthusiasm? Well, actually, that's a great example. I just called myself the medicine Buddha, and by saying that, I kind of adopt that role, right? So, this is about kind of casting spells with the words you use, neuro linguistic programming in order to enjoy the reality that you're in. So, this is what most of us do most of the time. Oh, global warming. Oh, you read the New York Times, bad news. Oh, nothing really means anything. I'm gonna die. Oh, maybe there's afterlife, but probably it's just black and, like that's kind of like the cultural narrative. It's kind of like a secular, agnostic, not very positive. Or maybe some people have that like old school religion faith, but in which case, God bless. But I'm just saying what I notice a lot with modern people. So, and that's perfectly fine, if you're agnostic or have the belief that nothing really matters, because maybe it's true, maybe nothing really does matter. But I'm not saying you have to be all like rah, rah, rah about some belief in God, but I'm talking about just your relationship with the things in your life. So here's how I'm unreasonably enthusiastic as a medicine Buddha raw dogger of reality. And I don't do this all the time, but when I do, it makes me happy and I feel powerful. So it's like I could either cross the street and it's just crossing the street, or it's like, and I got this from Matt Kahn, this idea in his YouTube, the essential key of intention. It's like you could cross the street and be like, with every step I take, the earth is healed. You could wash the dishes, be like, oh, so annoying, I have to wash the dishes. Or you could be like, with every dish I wash, the oceans are cleansed. I can't know that that's not true, that my intention doesn't matter, because who's measuring? Like, is it only policymakers who have an impact and all the rest of us schlubs can't do anything with every breath I take? The population of the planet gets to release a little bit and enjoy nourishment and less anxiety. Can I know that that's not true? I mean, I probably just helped you enjoy a little bit of nourishment and less anxiety. So, using the astonishing key of intention and the unreasonable enthusiasm for daily things and kind of assuming your power instead of assuming like your spiritual power just for being here, instead of assuming your lack of power, it makes being here without anything added a lot more pleasant, a lot more interesting. You become a magician and then you're playing with magic a lot instead of just playing with, you know, ugh, I gotta survive this 9 to 5, but then it's gonna be happy hour. Or, I don't really like my life, but I think I'll numb out later and that'll be, at least I'll be surviving because I'll self regulate with a little numbing. That's not really an exciting way to be. I would love to be the master of the universe. No, but not really like I'm playing God, but just like being my highest self so that I enjoy being here. That's why we chose the universe theme today. So, my homework for myself is to be unreasonably enthusiastic for the day and use my key of astounding essential key of intention with everything I do and the words that I say, and see if I have a good day. And you can do that too. And then that's really like, why do we call this raw dog in reality? It's like making love to life as opposed to being like just kind of a martyr who's like, or an ant, or like someone meaningless. Like, you're not really getting a good relationship with life going that way. You got to cultivate it. Um, Ultimately, I think that conditioning, that new wisdom and knowledge that got passed down through me, but through Matt Kahn to me to you is very powerful, and it's a lot more powerful, and it brings gratitude and gift and a sense of grace, gracias. And the alternative is kind of to have a sense of gray, gray, gray. And I'm not saying it's wrong to be gray or nihilistic or agnostic. It's just more pleasurable to do it my way, this way. I mean, not my way, but the way of love and enthusiasm. So I think the other day I had a prayer that was like, God, help me bring light rather than darkness. Not because it makes me a goody two shoes and I'll like get into heaven, but because it feels better. That's it. If you really make it about how you want to feel, you probably will start raw dogging reality and then start using your magical magician powers. Other ways you can be a magician, if people in your life are um, being difficult, as people in one's life have a tendency to be, compliment them. Compliment the bully inside of them. If you're being difficult with yourself, compliment yourself, celebrate yourself. Say to the bully like, "Hey, you're doing great. You're the man." So it's not about just positive thinking. It's about redirecting so that you have equal playing time with the enthusiastic sides of self and the nihilistic sides of self. Because if you just let yourself be the product of culture, you're going to trend very nihilistic. And so it's like, where are my dominant narratives coming from? Well, my inner child likes all this magic stuff. It likes to be master of the universe, medicine Buddha, master of the universe, medicine Buddha, master of the universe, medicine Buddha. See you guys tomorrow. Subscribe. If you want to be a master of the universe, medicine Buddha, come to my coaching program, which is me one on one, giving you many modules like this, which I've been working hard on, so you can do more thrival and less survival. And you can learn to self regulate. If you're a man, if you're a woman, I'll probably direct you to my wife. So let's end with a tune. Raw dog in reality, raw dog in reality. Oh.